What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some Psybient, and we're back with a tune I just used in my latest Ambient Excursion called Sacred Project, which I believe is the 127th mix in the series. Shout out to those who've been following along, as well as to those who are still here for it. I know the gap between that and the previous one was several months, but one of the tunes that really caught my ear when I was putting the set together is a track by Eguana, who is apparently an artist from Russia. I think Sergey is his name. And this is a tune on an album he put out in 2015 on Cosmicleaf, which is a Greek label, though I think the productions or the releases under the label's umbrella come from a number of different countries, but I think it's based in Greece. In any case, the album's called Life Flows, and the tune in question is called She in the Lilac Dress. I like the phrase. There's a bit of mystery to it. There's a bit of not only an image, but a sense of a lightness, and the reference to a flower and the hues thereof speaks to a colored palette. So when I was putting the set together, this tune really caught my ear, in part because there's a violin line that comes in at a couple points that is the sweetest, most sonorous serenade you can imagine. So let's hear it. This is She in the Lilac Dress by Eguana from his 2015 album Life Flows, which is on Cosmicleaf Recordings, or Records. exquisite, sublime, that violin lead especially, but you know, there's a woodwind in there, there's a line that sounds like a flute, but then there's, I think, a synth type of woodwind that precedes the violin entry into the track both times. The voice, which I think works very well atmospherically, could also be seen as the voice of the woman in the lilac dress, or she in the lilac dress. So it's a track that I think works narratively, so to speak, in that we get a sense of this very sublime and perhaps sun-dappled scene with a woman in a lilac dress sort of singing as she goes along with the instrumental accompaniment, but it also just sets the atmosphere for a really nice Psybient tune, down-tempo percussion, so pulling the track along at a nice steady pace and with all that beautiful melody above it. So yeah, as I said, among all the tracks that I included in the last Ambient Excursion, and shout out to Stuart, who commented that he's been listening to the mix a few times since I uploaded it, and that it's, you know, maybe the one that he's enjoyed the most. And indeed, I liked all the tracks, but this is the one that when I was putting it together, it was just like, oh my gosh, like I really need to react to this. So we're here doing that now. Let me know what you think of the tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.